guys, summer is upon us, and in today's video I am going to share with you some must-haves and essentials for having a perfect lazy summer morning, for relaxing just as you would in a bed and breakfast, only in your own home. From everything to the coffee that I drink and the kitchen essentials that I use, as well as a tasty treat and a little bit of fun whimsy. Waking up in the morning to the smell of this delicious coconut candle combined with the coffee with my pretty pineapple in the background just recreates that Caribbean escape feeling. And I love the smell of my espresso percolating on the stovetop. I use a Bialetti espresso maker and I top it off with boiling water from my Le Creuset kettle to create an Americano. I love my Le Creuset heart-shaped crock. This is a perfect essential for quickly making a decadent oatmeal on the stove. The apex of the crock allows you to nicely pour out the contents without making a mess. But when I've been extra lazy and didn't take the time to make my espresso in advance, I rely on my SIGMATIC instant coffees. I am partnering with them today, and you guys, they're currently having their fantastic summer sale. It's only through June 23rd, so take advantage of it now. It won't happen again until November. But I love SIGMATICs. Their instant coffees are delicious, and I had no clue. The instant coffee has about half as much caffeine as a full cup of coffee, and I had no idea because when I drink this, it's as though I had a full strength caffeinated coffee. I don't get, grumpy like I would if I had half a cup of coffee. It's really phenomenal. I don't know if it has anything to do with the cordyceps, but I love the way it tastes. It's really got a nice rich taste to it. It's better than any instant coffee I've ever had before, and it doesn't even taste like instant coffee. It doesn't have that flat, bitter taste. It tastes like a freshly brewed cup of coffee with a nice, rich flavor profile, I think related to the mushrooms that they add. It doesn't taste like mushrooms, it just has a richness to it that you can't quite get with just instant coffee. So I love it, and it smells fantastic combined with that coconut candle in the background. It is like a Caribbean escape right now in my sweet little Totoro cup. That is one of the niceties of doing these things in your own home, is that you can keep all of your favorite touches. Okay, this is a new for me, and it has really been fantastic, and I'm stoked to tell you about it. It's my Soy Bella. Actually, a viewer recommended getting this, and thank you so much. It's a way to make non-dairy milks at home. Super easy. I'm just going to be making some soy milk here. I soaked some soybeans overnight in water, and I'm just draining out the water. And I'm saving some of the soaking liquid because I've heard that this is good for your plants. So I've been putting a little bit of it on some of my plants outside so nothing goes to waste, and they do seem to really be eating that up. So yeah, I like that. But anyways, you just put the soaked soybeans into the little mesh cup here, and then you fill up the carafe with water to the fill line. You put the mesh cup onto the top that has a blade inside and twist it on. And honestly, you guys, you pop it on, plug her in, and all you have to do is press a button, and in about 15 minutes, you have the most delicious soy milk imaginable. Like I said, you can also make nut milks, soups in this thing. It is wonderful, and it only takes about 15 minutes. You just hit the milk button, and yeah, it's your own little soy cow. All right, so I always love at bed and breakfast how they have a fruit, like a continental breakfast out, and you can kind of create that in your home. But what I'm showing you here is something that I really loved, and I would encourage you to consider. It is this Echo bag. I have several of these. They're produce bags that you can reuse. You can just wash them instead of getting those plastic bags at the grocery store that are so bad for the environment and dangerous to poor little ducks and birds and things that happen to encounter them. So I recommend these Echo brand. They wash up nicely, and yeah, just having fresh fruits out, take advantage of it. It's summertime, there's lots of delicious fruit. I've got some passion fruit, I've got some papaya. I've also got some watermelon chilling in the fridge. So a nice fruit spread. Yeah, these bags have a nice drawstring to them that I really like. And they fold up really easily, so they can fit in your bag and you don't forget them when you go to the store. Speaking of kitchen favorites, this is my custom pot holder that my mom made me. I will put the pattern for this down below for those of you who crochet. They come together really easily, and I get questions about them. Boom, there's the soy milk. Doesn't it look delicious? One of the things that impresses me about this is that it doesn't separate out. I was thinking it would separate out, but it seems to stay homogeneous after it comes to room temperature and chills. It doesn't separate out. It's phenomenal. So I'm just pouring it into this cute cherry blossom glass container that I got a while ago. I'll list it down below for you guys, as well as everything else that I'm talking about in this video. But when it comes out hot and warm, perfect for making a latte. And I've been loving the 4 SIGMATIC's 10 mushroom blend mix as a decaf tea latte. It's got, in addition to the 10 different mushrooms that make it rich and flavorful, it's also got rose hips, which are rich in vitamin C. So I like to take advantage of that in this beverage, and it's really good. So I just add a little bit back to my Totoro cup. Yeah, 4 SIGMATIC's entire catalog tastes amazing, and they're super affordable. Honestly, like one drink is about half what you would pay for a hot beverage in like your typical coffee shop. And like I said, big announcement, 4 SIGMATIC's annual summer sale is happening right now. And this is a huge opportunity to get some of your favorite products at a massive discount. Now you can get up to 60% off your favorite mushroom drinks. Plus, if you click the link in the description box, you can get an additional 15% off on top of the sale, plus free shipping on orders over $100. Like I said at the beginning, this sale won't happen again until November. It ends June 23rd, so take advantage of it now. Look how wonderful that soy milk frothed up there in that latte. So delicious. Okay, so this is one of the cool things about this too. I mean, I feel like I'm getting so much mileage out of these soybeans. It's amazing. In the cup there, the residua, the bean residua, I've been using it in recipes. You can put it in soups. But here I'm showing you guys, I've been making these little muffins that I showed at the beginning of this video, and they come together so easily. So I just get, I don't know, about a cup of the leftover bean goop. And I think it keeps in the fridge for a couple of days, or you can freeze it. So yeah, don't let that go to waste. I actually think they also use it in some fertilizers too. So yeah, get as much mileage out of those bad boys as possible. I'm just adding a tablespoon of psyllium husks to kind of soak up some of the liquid and bring everything together. And this is just a mixture of coconut milk powder, cinnamon, and stevia, but you can flavor this with whatever you fancy. And then I just put roughly about a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of applesauce. Yes, I typically use applesauce from the jar, but that little single-use container is kind of a one-time deal for me. Anyways, I'm just mixing up my batter here, and I kind of just experimented with this and came up with it on my own, but look how easily that comes together as a dough. Now for the muffins, I love these silicone baking cups. I got these at IKEA and they are wonderful. I just have them there in just a plastic container that I reuse, but you can just put them on your countertop and do this. And then they fit perfectly in my air fryer. So I love this Bella air fryer. I've had it for well over a year now. I use it daily, and I've recently started doing this baking in it with the muffin cups, and they withstand the heat, and it's nice because you don't have to use that spray nonstick stuff. The silicone just does away with the need for that. So I just put them in at 350 degrees for roughly 20 minutes, and I'll show you the magic in a moment. But anyways, I get many questions about my little beverage bar, kitchen bar setup here. I change it out episodically, but first I have just some dish towels in a old like Target dollar spot container. These dish towels are wonderful. They kind of look like face towels, but they're not, I promise. They do a good job not scratching surfaces, and they clean up easily. They have little loops on them, and I really love the way they feel, and I like to use those to clean off my countertops. I've really cut back on my paper towel usage since becoming a YouTuber. I became aware of how many paper towels I was using, and now I rarely buy them. I don't know if you've noticed, I have like a cherry blossom theme going, and I love these little cherry blossom chopsticks. I just keep them there because I think they're pretty. And I have a ton of reusable silicone and plastic straws that I store in a vase that I got from an arrangement. You could get something similar at the like resale shops. And yeah, there's my soy milk. You want to let it come to room temperature and then store it in the fridge. And like I said, it doesn't separate out. I'm so impressed with this. I can't wait to try other non-dairy milks. And again, another plug for my mom's pot holder. Again, I will put the link to the pattern down below for those of you who are interested. I do get questions about that. I mentioned some whimsy. These are some coasters that I have really been enjoying, and I think just liven everything up in my kitchen and just bring a smile to my face. There are my little tasty treats. These kind of look like popovers. Isn't it impressive how they puff up? I don't know. It's a combination of the beans and the psyllium husk, but they're sweet from the sweetener. And I'm drawing your attention here. They come out of the silicone mold so easily, but look at those little tiny holes. You could easily inject chocolate or jam into that and make like your own jam-filled donut holes. So wonderful. But yeah, I love these silicone little cups. All you have to do is just clean them in a little bit of dishwashing liquid and air dry them. They're reusable, so no need for those paper muffin cups. So yeah, comment below, how are you enjoying the lazy summer days? I hope you're having a relaxing morning. Check the link in the description box for a substantial savings on your mushroom beverages. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.